Hey everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Welcome to your Love and Life reading, focused on the first half of October from the 1st through the 15th. We are officially in Libra season, guys. But before we dive right into your reading for your particular zodiac sign, I just had a quick announcement. So starting this October onward, I'm going to be offering extended readings for my Love and Life series readings for those who are interested in watching a longer reading. So here on YouTube, I more than likely will only offer 15 to 20 minute readings focused on the Love and Life readings. And if you want to check out the rest of it, part 2, I guess you could say, that'll be available on my Patreon page. All right, guys, and I'd love for you to be a patron if that's something that you're interested in. And of course, I'll include that link down below in the description box, along with all the other information that you're going to need if you're interested in ever booking a reading or purchasing any of my decks and other merchandise. All right, guys, so that's about it. That's all the announcement I really have this time around. Let's dive right into your reading. Here we go. Hi there, Cancer. Let's get right into your Love and Life reading for the first half of October. General, as always, guys, please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. So we're going to be starting with these two decks right here. The first is my own Shadows and Secrets. We'll go ahead and grab some additional guidance from the Twin Flame Shadows deck by Mystic Moon. So we're first taking a look at past energies and what could have challenged your connection in the past. So let's begin with that, Cancer, and let's see what comes through here for you. All right, so angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Past energies and challenges. We have clingy, okay? This card says, glued to your hip from the first date, too needy, monopolizes all of your time, freaks out if they can't reach you right away, overly possessive. All right, so you could have been dealing with somebody like that, and could have been flattering for a good second, but after a while it could have also been really annoying. Okay, some of you guys could be dealing with a chain smoker here. So this card says smokers cough, cigarette breath, their home smells like a dirty ashtray, constantly blows smoke up your rear to win you over, fake compliments, a poser. All right, so just be mindful, obviously, of people like this if this is somebody that you dealt with in the past. And then we have the accuser, never admits fault, finger points and blames the other person during arguments and confrontations, doesn't take responsibility for their words or actions. All right, so that to me is kind of playing off of this card right here, where they're just blowing smoke up your butt to win you over, fake compliments and a poser, and just not being very responsible with their words and their actions. All right, so let's add to that from the Twin Flame Shadows deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. So this first part of the reading definitely could be a little bit on the heavier side to peel back the layers of some of the challenges that you have endured in your love life and past experiences. And someone's coming through as being very misguided here. To me, whenever I see this, that light right there from that window can kind of indicate hope, or similar to the energy of the sun, that illumination, and somebody just doesn't see it because they're misguided. That could be this person here. We have lust coming through as well, followed by pain. So this is someone that definitely hurt you. Okay, they could have also just have been lusting after the wrong things or after the wrong people. There could have also been infidelities in this partnership, is what I'm getting for some of you. So let's clarify. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher here. So right now, for those of you tuning in, and if this is somebody that you've dealt with, there could still be a part of your heart space that's still healing because they really hurt you. Especially if they were at fault for something. For example, infidelity in a partnership, and they never admitted to doing that, and that resulted in you guys having very painful discussions and arguments. I'm also getting for some of you guys, if there were third parties or infidelities in the connection, even though they could have been going behind your back doing shady things, when it came to you, Cancer, and, you know, maybe you weren't doing anything wrong, but they were also, through this clingy energy, being very possessive of you. So it's almost like you weren't allowed to do anything, but they were going behind your back doing all sorts of crap. Okay, so that's just what I'm getting for some of you guys, and that could have been very hurtful for you. And because of their shortcomings and shady things that they were doing, I feel too that that is why they were constantly giving you all of these fake compliments to maybe throw you off track, you know, that sort of thing. So we do have the Strength card right here. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. And I feel based off of what happened in the past, they're struggling a little bit to do the right thing. And maybe they're not as brave or courageous as they hope to be wanting to fix this. And so maybe they're struggling a little bit to be able to find or build their confidence to come towards you knowing that they hurt you. If they want to be a part of your life, then they're going to have to show up. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. With these 3s popping up, I can't help but pick up off of third-party situations for some of you. I feel at this point they have a lot of regret over how things played out in the past, which is the next section actually of this reading. We're going to take a look at their biggest regrets when it comes to you, Cancer. I feel for your person, they have now had the opportunity to really take a look at the situation, just take a step back from it, and they're wanting you back. They want a new beginning. They want a reunion. They are telling you here that they are ready to put in the effort and the work that's necessary. You know, teamwork, collaboration is what the 3 of Pentacles is typically about. And we've got the World card right here. So this is about cycle completion. I have a feeling for some of you, you might have ended things with this person because they were misguided, and maybe they just didn't appreciate you for what you offered in the partnership when you guys were together. So maybe you took it upon yourself to go on a very different journey, a different path, traveling away from this person. And for some of you guys, maybe you've already moved on to another relationship, someone that fulfills you and makes you happy. Your own Cancer energy coming through with the Chariot right here. So that for me confirms that you decided to distance yourself from this person that did not treat you right, possibly going after people strictly for a physical connection, lusting after other people rather than focusing on the connection itself. So maybe you decided to create movement for you, going in a different direction so that you can find happiness and be successful in your own life, not just your love life, but just life overall successful. And you needed to take action to make that happen. And then we've got the 6 of Wands right here, which is, again, success. There's this very victorious energy tied into that. So this is you perhaps recognizing within yourself that you deserve so much better than what you had to endure with this individual. You created progress for you. And maybe now that they're seeing all this, knowing how they treated you in the past and that you've moved on, you're actually in a much better place and doing hopefully quite well at this point in time. They're wanting to, I feel, fix this and wanting to have a new beginning when it comes to you, but they're struggling, as I've mentioned, to do the right thing or to take any sort of action because they're not quite sure. Honestly, if they're just going to fall flat on their butt, you know, that's a possibility here. But they want so badly to be able to manifest and rekindle this partnership with you. Especially the Divine Masculine, I feel. So Divine Feminine's watching this portion of the reading. I feel your masculine here, if they're coming through as this King of Pentacles, this is someone who's faithful. This isn't someone who's going to get into other situations, cheat on you, lie to you, hurt you. That is not the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants you in their life forever, lasting, permanent connection. Okay, so let's dig a little bit deeper here when it comes to this person and taking a look at their regrets. Okay, what are their biggest regrets when it comes to you? So I'm going to pull from my Silhouettes deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Cancer. What are their biggest regrets when it comes to you? We have fragile. Healing takes time. Honor your journey. Open your heart when you are ready. Okay, that's a part of their regret, that there's even this healing that needs to happen because they know that they put you through a lot and that they hurt you. We've seen that pain card come through from the past energies. They recognize that, they're acknowledging that they are the reason why you need to heal at all. We have lucidity. Clarity will come once we open ourselves to the truth of our reality. Sometimes painful, sometimes beautiful, but through our own epiphany, the sun can shine again. I love that, actually, because part of their regrets is that they didn't have the clarity they needed back then. And perhaps part of their journey now is that they have finally had that light bulb moment to see the pain that they put you through. And as a result of that clarity, they are now hurting themselves, and they themselves need to heal at this point. And once that healing has completed for this person, that is when the sun can shine for them and no longer be in this energy of being misguided. Okay? That's pretty major stuff right there. And as we can see here, we have a broken masculine. They're broken. And for some of you guys, this masculine, and I say this so many times in my readings, that someone who's broken, they hurt themselves, and therefore it's a repetitive pattern. Hurt people end up hurting other people, and you could have been one of those individuals that they ended up hurting. And then we have drool coming through here. So this card says, I can barely contain my desire for you when you're within reach. You're my ultimate craving, and I can't imagine letting another second go by without tasting you. So if you've ever wondered, especially my divine feminines, if your masculine still desires you, certainly sexually, they absolutely do. Absolutely, 100% they do. Okay, I'm looking at my monitor. It's been glitching lately. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to fix this. Hold on one second. All right, we're squared away. Sorry about that. So the next card after this drool message is Fifth Dimension. So some of you guys might actually be connecting in the 5D. This card says, when our 3D world is spiraling out of control, here is where chaos cannot touch us. Here is where we can just be. All right, so if you relate to that, Cancer, maybe you're still feeling this person's energies even though you guys are not together. All right, they're also recognizing the drama that they brought in. They have regrets about this, and it does say don't start it, don't allow it, don't add to it. But they did, you know, and that's a part of their regrets. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify these messages here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some additional insight here from my Tabby Tarot teacher. All right, so Cancer, focusing on your person's regrets. They have many, honestly. They still desire you. I mean, we can clearly see with the masculine, they're broken, and they broke themselves when they hurt you. So many regrets. They regret hurting you big time. Seven of Wands. They recognize that you are feeling defensive when it comes to them, that this is a very challenging situation. There's a part of this person, I feel, they don't want you to give up. They still believe in this partnership. You know, the Seven of Wands can sometimes be indicative of competition, and they recognize that as well, because there was competition. What they also regret with the Six of Pentacles is that this was lacking. There just was not equal give and take in this partnership. There was no equality, I feel. It was very lopsided because, again, they were misguided. They didn't even appreciate you when they had you in their life. And so with this judgment energy coming through here, sorry for that noise, guys, I feel, especially the masculine, has gone through this awakening, you know, and as I see the judgment's energy, it is literally like a wake-up call. I swear, I always forget it is trash day. I'm sorry, guys. It's so loud. I'm just going to stop talking until they go. because it's freaking loud. Ugh, okay, sorry. So, as I was saying, with the Judgment's energy, sometimes people have a chance to take a look at the past, reevaluate how they've been, and how they ultimately hurt you, and really recognizing that they're going to have to create a whole lot of changes within themselves in order to implement those changes in the partnership heading forward. So I wouldn't be surprised if you heard from your masculine divine feminines if they're wanting to apologize and say that they're sorry. I feel those words right there would be very healing for you. Okay, healing takes time. And for some of you, maybe you haven't had the proper closure when it comes to your masculine because they never apologized. I feel that would be something that could be a huge turning point for your healing journey as well as theirs. They clearly want to bring balance back into this partnership. They know that it's going to take time. This is a situation that cannot be rushed. Something significant might happen during Sagittarius season, which really, it's not that far away from now. Okay, so they know they have to be patient, but this is also giving them hope, perhaps, that there could be a possible reconciliation if you will allow that. Okay, there's a reason why this death card is here, because something ended, which is why right now, the only way you guys are able to perhaps communicate or interact is in the 5D, you know, so they perhaps recognize too that they're going to have to create this metamorphosis within themselves in order to transform who they are to come towards you as a better person. Okay. And during that time, I feel, Cancer, you're working on yourself too. You're not sitting at home waiting for this person. You're living your life. Okay. But when it comes to the masculine here, this broken masculine, I really do feel part of what it is that they desire is to manifest their dream of being back in your life. They really want to manifest that. They want a new beginning here. And then we do have the 10 of Pentacles also coming through. One of my favorite cards, actually, when it comes to love and romance, because this can represent a very happy time moving forward. You know, getting beyond whatever this drama represented and being more secure in the partnership. This is a part of their regret that they contributed to the drama to begin with, as I've mentioned. And they see you now as somebody that they can't live without. They desire you. They want you. And I mean, in and out of the bedroom. It's not just strictly physical at this point. They actually care for you and love you and recognize the value that you represent in the partnership. They could be seeing you as their perfect match. Maybe you have a very different interpretation of how you see them, but they're still feeling this very strong bond when it comes to you. So it really is up to you how this plays out, because more than likely you walked away from this person because they didn't show up for you the way you needed them to, and they were sneaking around. There could have been just this very challenging energy between the two of you, and they're really wanting to create change when it comes to that. This is a part of their regret right here. All right, so that is where I'm going to leave this one, Cancer. If you'd like to dig a little bit deeper into this connection, please head over to my Patreon page, where we're going to be taking a look at part 2 of this reading. What would they change if they could? Future energies for the two of you, messages from their higher self, as well as some final advice from your angels, some healing messages. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.